And it might actually be worse for me because I was actually doing it and you were just making jokes about Russ Cook being number 2.
You were being serious with it. I'm in the clear here. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Top Floor podcast with myself and Mr. Jacob here. How are we doing this week, Jacob?
I'm alright. A little disgruntled.
Disgruntled?
Summer's not summering. Euros are on full effect. I was hoping for nice sunny days. Maybe a beer garden with the boys, something like that. I've also not been named on the UK Sexiest Man list. And shock horror, neither of you. Have you seen it?
The UK Sexiest Man list?
Yeah. Have you seen it? For 2024, because we've had an absolute shocker.
Go on, I'm intrigued. Because for one, I'm not on this.
We'll start with number 10. I don't know how many. I think there might only be 10. I don't know if it goes any further, but I've only got 10. Right, number 10. Dermot O'Leary.
What?
I
mean...
Now, look, he's not a bad looking bloke.
You know what I mean? If I was a woman, I swung the other way. You know...
Look, he's perfectly fine, but are you telling me he is not your bog standard science teacher?
That's not... That is not helping him. That is not helping him.
Well, he's... I'm not saying he's an unattractive man or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't know if he's worthy of the 10th in the UK.
It depends, because I'm intrigued about the other 9 now.
Right, should we? Do you want to hear 9?
Give me 9.
Russ Cook, the man who ran the length of Africa.
What?
Now, incredible achievement.
I mean, I think he should be higher, personally.
Is that just because he's ginger?
You said it, mate, not me.
I think he shouldn't be.
I think he should be a lot higher. You got to rate the ginger beard.
Well, not to be, not to come on to you, but you're a better looking ginger than he is.
No, Jacob, stop it. Not in front of the cameras.
Number 8, Sam Thompson.
The guy that won I'm a Celeb?
Not a clue. Don't know. No idea.
Yeah,
who
it was him.
What? Well, surely he was a celeb before I'm a celeb.
Yeah, it's like, I think he made in Chelsea that were on one of them.
Oh, that makes sense. He's good looking though. I'm not necessarily mad at him at number 8. Number 7, Ramesh Ranganathan.
I get him, Ramesh.
Yeah. Now, to be fair,
I rate that one. To be fair,
good looking bloke. You would.
Yeah. 3 beers.
Number 6 is Idris Elba.
He's number 6?
Yeah.
I'd have thought he'd been higher.
Yeah, I thought.
Top 3.
Yeah, has to be. Number 5, is it Cillian Murphy? The guy from Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
And Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fast.
Yeah.
Right, here's where it gets a little more rogue than previously before. Number 4, very relevant for right now, Gareth Southgate.
When did this list get released? Literally.
I think it maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
No, that explains a lot then.
What, you think he's on it just because the Euros are around the corner? Oh well, happening right now.
Yeah. No, that list gets put out in the
but that
December.
argument won't stand up for the next 3.
No, what was he, 4?
Yeah, he's 4th.
Yeah, so
the 4th most attractive
he's
man.
better looking than Idris Elba then.
Yeah.
Right, go on then. I want all the way 3.
I'd also like to point out Henry Cavill is also English. You know, Superman.
Is it?
Yeah, he's English. He's not even on the list.
Yeah, I'm not trusting this list already. But
number 3.
Apart from the Russ Cook one.
Now, number 3, when he was younger, fair play, good looking bloke. However, he has not aged like a fine wine, more like a cheese. Prince William.
That was perfectly described in what you've just said.
He looks like a man he looks like he loves a wine and cheese, to be fair.
But have you not seen though them pictures or like on TikTok or whatever where it's like it's just him as like 20 or whatever and it switches to now.
Yeah.
The guy lost his hair in the space of like 5 years.
He lost his hair, he lost his jawline, He lost his
He lost.
cheekbones.
Yeah, he literally just transformed, didn't he? Morphed.
It
into
might
someone
not
else.
be the same man.
It's not the same.
It
man.
looks like Prince William now looks like young Prince William's dad. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, yeah. He looked like he could be his dad from now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like attractive son, ugly dad sort of scenario. But it's just the same.
At least he ain't got his dad's fingers.
They're horrific.
They are mental, aren't they? Them Richmonds. They are nuts.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what this were about at first, and then when you see
I still don't know what it's about.
Do you know the search bar on TikTok?
Yeah.
It literally said like, well, King Charles or Prince Charles like fingers, and I thought, what a mad thing to search. So I clicked on it.
Prince Charles Chunkers.
Yeah, and it was just like how big his fingers were. And I couldn't believe it. Like
fucking mad.
The ring that he's got on is like.
He's still got a ring on with him.
He's got if you not, his finger looks like he's about to fall off because it's just literally choking his finger off.
It goes through me stuff like that.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah.
Any like blood blisters and like any swelling, it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Stuff like you know,
It's proper like old person tackle.
When you see cuts,
Mm.
that goes through me.
My cuts don't bother me as much. It's when it's like something's like inflamed. Not fun.
No.
Anyway,
What were we on it? Was it? Wait,
you
so
were
we
number
were three.
three.
Sorry, Prince William.
Yeah.
So number 2 then.
Number 2. I'm not mad at it, but I wouldn't put him at number 2. Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can see why though. I can see why Tom Holland's at 2.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a lot to say for him. Like,
Yeah.
I get it.
The guy's got Zendaya. He's just clear of everyone, isn't he?
He is Spider-Man. He has got a six-pack.
He's
Lovely
weird.
head of hair.
What weirds me out with that though is with Zendaya. She's like really considerably taller than him. Like not just slightly taller than him. I'm pretty sure she like can look down on him.
No, she can't be that much
I
taller.
think she is, you know.
She cannot be that much taller.
I swear on
gonna-
Spider-Man
I'm
he's
gonna-
using a step ladder.
I'm going to search the heights.
I am shit. I am certain that when they were filming
Give it a
Spider-Man,
meters.
when they were filming Spider-Man, certain he had to use a step ladder for some scenes.
Right, he's 5'8". Well, yeah, but in Spider-Man, is he not meant to be taller than her because he's Spider-Man? And she's
But why cast Zendaya?
Mary Jane.
Mm.
No, no, she's pretty good in the role. Do you not think?
She has got to be fair.
Right, he's 5'8", so he's like my height, unfortunately.
How tall is he?
5'8".
So it's not small. Well, it's small.
And she's 5'10". It's only 2 inches.
Yeah, I would have said she was.
Now look, I know 2 inches is absolutely massive.
That's a big difference.
Humongous, some might
I
say.
know I'd take 2 inches.
I've been told that is the perfect size.
No,
No.
but you could tell though, because because I'm 5'10".
Yeah, but don't forget, in all the pictures you see of them, they're probably at like an event where she's got heels on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a killer in it as well. Yeah, fair enough.
So if she's got 3-inch heels on, and is already 2 inches taller than him, now she's 5 inches taller than him, and that is an unimaginable size. That is so big. It's a problem, I would imagine.
I don't know. I feel like he sort of pulls it off quite well though.
What, being
It
short?
just don't bother him by the looks of it.
Well,
Because
I
he's
mean,
literally got Zendaya. So why would he
he's
be
got-
asked?
yeah, he's got Zendaya. He is Spider-Man, which
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever had that dream, but like I always wanted to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that's every boy's dream, Spider-Man.
He's shredded. He's a multi-millionaire.
Maybe depressed more, I don't.
So yeah, so I don't think the 2 inches between him and Zendaya is going to bother him all that much.
Right, well, if he's 2, this list is so mundo. We're going to have to...
Should we reorganise
Yeah, I was going to
it
say, can we reorganise
using
this?
the same people?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let me tell you number 1 then. Now, apparently, this is the second year in the row.
Claim number 1?
He-
Or just
yeah.
been in it?
No, been number 1, second year in a row.
Right.
Apologies.
Bit of ASMR for you,
Mm. Tom's looking at me weird.
though. Sign up for this shit.
So, second year in a row, UK sexiest man, Jeremy Clarkson.
Really? And that's 2 in a row as well?
2 in a row.
You know what, fair
He's
play.
building a dynasty.
Fair play, Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, I can agree with that.
You agree with that? Yeah. What about it? What about him? Does it for you?
I think he's just a legend, isn't he? He's a legend of the game.
Yeah, I know, but is that enough to be sexiest man in the country?
I reckon.
Knows a lot about cars, knows a lot about farming. I think.
That's all you need to know.
They're-
Actually,
They're the qualifications.
no, but like that didn't shock me though for number one, and I don't know why.
How has that not shocked you?
I don't know. Of him being, because the way the list has gone already, if that would have started off like you started off number one and went downwards, it would have shocked me. But the way that list has gone,
You were already expecting weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, shall we reorganise it then? Who's at number one then out of them?
Shall I write it down?
If you
Type
want,
it
I
down.
can just tell them. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. I'll do it in the old mind.
Right, so just to run us back through it: Dermot O'Leary, Russ Cook, Sam Thompson, Ramesh, Idris, Cillian, Gareth, Prince William, Tom Holland, and Big Jezza. I think.
Are we do it each at the same time? So I'll say my number one, and you say no, your number one, or we're just doing a list at a time.
Just tell me what you think your number one is.
Russ Cook. I'm sticking loyal to the Ginger Army because we don't get much love. It's my list, right? And I want Russ Cook.
No, it's our list. You can't have Russ Cook. Look, his achievements are incredible.
That's enough for him then. It's Russ Cook or Jeremy Clarkson.
Right, Jeremy Clarkson, Russ Cook, and then who? Because I think
put Idris in the top three. Deserves it.
See,
it's Idris Elba.
Yeah, it wasn't a good list to start off with, but you're arguably making it worse. Idris should obviously be number 1 or 2. And instead you've got Jeremy Clarkson and Russ Cook.
But think how hard Russ Cook has had it this year, right?
Well, he chose to do it. No one's forced him.
It was still difficult.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Incredible achievement. I'm sure it's incredibly hard to do.
He deserves... You know, Idris Elba can have next year, right? He can have number 1 next year. But...
Well, no, because now he's running to Wembley, isn't he? Wembley.
Oh, yeah, what is he that he's doing?
He's running from Wembley to, like, the Allianz Arena or whatever.
Is it for
the final
the Euros?
Yeah.
He's going Berlin, then. That'll be nothing for him, won't it? Is he going to do... Have you seen that guy who's doing the IB thing?
Yeah.
Manchester to IB.
He's only, like, a young lad, isn't he? He's like 18 or something.
Will he be doing the same that he did, where... Because when he gets on a ferry to the different... He walks around the ferry. Like... How many steps? So will he be doing the same then, where if he wants to go to Berlin, obviously he'll have to get on a ferry at least to France. I mean, from France you can run to Germany, can't you? There's no water between France and Germany, is there?
Jesus Christ, yours. Yeah.
Yeah. So he'd only have to run on a ferry once.
There's mainland Europe in it, so you can go between them all.
Anywhere you want. That'd be so easy. Imagine, it wouldn't be easy, but... Not for me, I mean for him.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, but...
For me...
I don't know, surely he's...
won't make it past Liverpool.
Is he not... You wouldn't make it past Liverpool?
Yeah.
Why would you have to run past Liverpool?
I guess...
First of all, even if you started here in Manchester...
To be fair...
You wouldn't go past Liverpool.
I had it in my head...
Secondly, he's starting from Wembley.
I know, but I had it in my head start from Manchester and I'd get the ferry from Liverpool. I've now realised that you probably go to Portsmouth. Oh, would you?
I don't know. Can you not get the ferry from somewhere closer to London? Because in Portsmouth,
Liverpool is a main dock for that. To be fair.
Yeah, for the north. Surely they have the.
Surely
London has docks.
It depends how easy you want to go on yourself. You can have a run to Portsmouth and then go from Portsmouth to France.
Portsmouth is the wrong direction, though.
Is it?
If
you're about for Russ or for us? If he's starting from Wembley.
Either. Both. But I was thinking if you're starting from Wembley. Because in Portsmouth, like, far west.
Yeah, we are shocking here.
We? Don't pin me in this.
I need a fact check for this.
They're opposite sides of the country. They're both at the bottom, but London's over here. For the camera, it'd be the other way around, but you get me. And then Portsmouth is over here on the other side. Surely London has a dock where you can get a ferry over to France.
To be fair, you can even get a train to France now, you know.
He should be a man and run down the tracks.
Or
If he gets hit by a train,
he should just swim to France. Make it an Ironman. Do the lot. Get on a bike.
No, because
Cycle some of it.
I know, but I feel like that would be easier.
And someone's done that. Swam from England to France. Is it just the English Channel?
We're way out of our depth here. yeah, it is. It's one where there's always. I better not say that. But yeah, you kind of.
Yeah, you could swim to France.
Yeah, because you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely people who would have swum.
If he's ran the length of Africa, I'm sure he can swim to France.
He might not be able to swim. That's why he's doing so much running.
Those gingers can swim. Like tadpods. Tadpods.
Tide pods.
What are the frogs things? The little
Tadpoles.
Tadpoles, that's the one.
So are you saying gingers are real good swimmers because you're the polar opposite of black people?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Just making sure that's where we were. So we was remaking the list.
What did we stop on? Oh yeah,
No, because you put Russ Cook number 2
Russ
after
Cook
Jeremy
number
Clarkson.
2. Alright. I'll pick Jeremy Clarkson first, you pick second.
So we're not even changing number 1. Right,
No, he's been back to back. You need to give it him.
You'd have to do, I think you have to do Idris, don't you?
Give him number 2. Alright. And then Russ Cook number 3.
Right, okay, Russ Cook number 3. And then
I forgot all the other names.
Maybe Tom Holland? This has turned from
this can go
ridiculing a list to possibly
this could go on forever.
our gayest conversation ever.
Yeah.
Because now we are actually just looking at a group of men
right,
and just going, this, yeah, no, it needs to be this
rating
one.
lads outfit. Yeah.
And it might actually be worse for me because I was actually doing it and you were just making jokes about Russ Cook being number 2.
You were being serious with it. I'm in the clear here.
Yeah. I don't think it looks good for either of us, but it definitely looks worse for me.
Go on. Have we got a top 3? Yeah. Jeremy Clarkson, Russ Cook. No, Jeremy Clarkson, Idris, Russ Cook.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it at the top 3 because this could go on forever. It's gonna go on for a bit longer, and it'll probably start turning more gayer.
Who votes?
What do you mean? What for that?
Yeah.
Because I've not. Going to be the next question.
I've not voted. Who were they asking?
Yeah, I'm not had to say.
Who were they asking?
Because
surely, like, who were they asking where the immediate answer is Jeremy Clarkson?
See, I think that's more of, I don't know.
Also, do we have a UK sexiest woman list, or is that like?
I hope so.
Is that too PC to do now? But I feel like if you have a UK sexiest man, you have to.
Well, yeah, it's only right, isn't it? We're just being fair.
Because I want to see if that's as horrendous as a.
Yeah, they will be. They're the man one.
I've googled UK sexiest woman 2024, and the top thing that comes up is when our young son died, we decided to build him a boat.
Do you know what's mad? Have you ever typed in Florida man?
Yeah,
and then just a day.
I'm pretty sure there's a whole subreddit.
Oh.
Dedicated to Florida man.
You can think of every day in the calendar and there'll be a story on it.
Yeah, it's just like Florida man eats homeless man's face.
Yeah.
Florida man.
It's new GTA 6.
Yeah.
That have you seen the trailer where there's like a crocodile bit and there's a guy fighting a crocodile in his garden?
Yeah, no, yeah, but that's
that has come from a Florida man thing. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, I think.
I knew there was
one as well. As to be fair, that's come from a real life thing.
There's in that trailer, there's a bunch of different references to like real life stuff in there.
Yeah. The guy.
Well, I didn't realize that was a Florida man because I thought it was like Gator Man or something like that. He was called because he was fighting an alligator. But I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if it was Florida. They have alligators, so.
Oh, I can't wait for that game.
Oh, we're getting Black Ops 6, aren't we?
Black Ops, right? You need to explain to me. Is this just like another Black Ops? Is it 2 or 3? Can't remember. Is it like sort of like Nuketown on it and shit?
Yeah, it's just a Black Ops series.
So what was the last one?
Black Ops Cold War, I think. Was it?
Was it? I can't remember which one that I played. You know.
We have Google at our hands, so let's just.
I think it was Black Ops 3.
That's the last one you played?
I think so.
What, so you never played Black Ops 4?
Maybe, but not as much as Black Ops 3.
Just Google Black Ops series and it's just not Call of Duty. Oh, yeah, no, that works. You have Black Ops 1 to 4, and then you have Black Ops Cold War. Now you're going to have Black Ops 6.
I don't think I played Cold War either. But you know what game I did like proper
Did you?
enjoy?
Were you not playing Warzone during these? Because they were like part of the Warzone meta.
What, when it was like COVID and that? That's when Warzone came out, wasn't it?
It was out during COVID, yeah.
See, well, do you remember when we played it recently and I was crap at it?
We've played recently.
We was on. We went. We was on pro clubs, and then we went to Warzone for like.
Oh.
And I was so bad at it.
Oh yeah, didn't you just quit and leave?
Yeah, that is how much I played Warzone. I just did not understand it at all. I play the childish games, Fortnite.
What's that? What's the one where like you have to like the floor disappears from beneath your guy and you're all in a race to get to the end?
Yeah. Fall Guy? No.
Yeah, Fall Guys.
Was it called Fall Guys?
Yeah.
You got all like obstacle courses and you go through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a sick game.
Because I remember I used to play that with you.
Yeah, that was a cracking game.
It was alright.
Brilliant game.
It was okay.
So, do you know what I've been rewatching recently?
Go on,
Rewatching, and this is for the 4th time. Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing to rewatch 4 times. It's very understandable.
I like rewatching stuff, but it's usually things that are like a bit more background, like Friends, The Office, Simpsons.
Yeah, I know.
Always Sunny.
Peaky Blinders.
I've started that show so many times
and just not finished it. I've had a lot of people say that to me.
I did the same thing with Game of Thrones. I get like 3 episodes in and just like forget to carry on.
Yeah, it's one of them where, to be fair, I think the first season it is good. Like I think it's not gripping, but like once you get the story, it's sort of hard to like not carry on watching.
Yeah,
there's a lot of cliffhangers in that show. Like
how far in are you?
I'm literally near the end of the 5th season, and there's 6 seasons.
Oh, so you like almost?
Yeah, almost. But to be fair, I've only seen the 6th season once. That's when it came out. I've never watched that twice.
Right. Okay.
Whereas, like, to be honest, that's mostly the reason why I've rewatched it, because I think I started watching it when it was like on season 3. So like I've just like kept rewatching it when the new season comes out. But it's
every time they drop a new season, you rewatch all of the old seasons.
Yeah. Because I think, I'll watch the season before it, so I'm up to date with the next one.
Is it fully wrapped up now? Is it finished?
I think so, but I think they're doing a film now.
So when the film drops, are you going to watch all 6 seasons and then watch the film?
I'm going to say no, but probably. I probably will end up doing it.
Do you like it that much?
Yeah. I don't know
the
what
only series like that I've rewatched is Breaking Bad. And
I've seen that 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, Breaking Bad and Prison Break I've seen 3 times.
Seeing a pattern here. It's like you're aiming for 4 times on every show.
4 times I'm done. But no, it's just like the proper like, because I find you're always like, so say if you sat there, right, you got food in your lap, you want a nice bit of like it's a good like
a curry.
Like a decent like
Chinese.
bit of food. Yeah, Chinese, perfect example.
What? Just real quick, what's on the plate?
Salt and pepper chicken, egg fried rice, salt and pepper chips, curry sauce.
It's a very brown plate.
Prawn toast.
But okay.
Very rateable. But no, yeah. So you sat there, you got like some proper food in front of you. You want something good to watch.
Some proper food.
Like I can't eat that food not watching something.
Yeah, so why don't you watch something new?
Because that's a risk. That's such a risk. What if I start watching it and it's crap and I've ruined my meal? Night's ruined.
You've ruined your meal.
Yeah, my meal's ruined. I'm not even enjoying my meal. So now I'm looking at this show or film I'm watching and it's crap. Whereas Peaky Blinders, I'm guaranteed entertainment.
I don't know if I can sign up to that logic. I hear you for like rewatching a good show. Like I get it. But I don't know about how often are you actually watching anything new then? If you're rewatching Breaking Bad, Peaky Blinders, what was the other one?
Prison Break.
Prison Break. You've seen all them 4 times.
The newest season I'd say I'd watched is if Netflix drop a season and you know how they get you with like the number 1 in the UK, so you click on it. And it's like, what is The Gentleman?
That was unreal.
Did you watch it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great season, wasn't
Yeah, it was sick.
Oh
it
my
was so
God,
good.
what
It
a
really made
series.
me want to be not only a lord but also a drug kingpin.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you watched the film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when it first came out, I can't remember a lot of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with stuff like that, me. Like,
Cracking though, wasn't it?
yeah, I remember
Even the
enjoying
film was
it.
sick.
Even like Breaking Bad now, like, I remember enjoying it. But if you were to put an episode on, I probably couldn't tell you what happened in the episode, sort of thing.
Which were Breaking Bad?
Well, from like anything, but like, I'm just bad at recalling like movies and films and stuff and TV. But yeah, The Gentleman, incredible.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, so good.
So like, so like the odd one, especially if it's been recommended to me. Like, do you ever watch Baby Reindeer when that came out?
Yeah.
What a series!
Have you
that
seen
was.
the?
I didn't know it was a true story till I finished it.
Oh, so you didn't know that?
No,
Because the actor.
the
is
shock on
the
my
actual guy in
face.
it.
Because some of them scenes are mad. The canal one.
The canal one is absolute light work compared to the scenes with the producer.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't think
You
of
forgot
that.
about that, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did.
That
Fucking hell, yeah.
That getting touched up on a canal is an absolute walk in the park.
But it was more of what she said on the canal, which like.
What did she say?
So like, you know, he's like bantering. Well, I don't know if he was bantering. I was going along with it with the guys at the pub, like who he works for.
Yeah.
And like, I think they put on his phone about him putting it in her ass.
Yeah.
So then she walks down the canal and goes, "I've never taken up the chafter before." And that was stuck in my head for so long. It was so funny. I was like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
she's just there, but like she's gradually getting closer as well, and he's like trying to get away, and she does this like waddle towards him.
After the penguin walk. Have you seen The Real Woman on Piers Morgan?
Yeah, he did a proper interview with her.
Yeah, where she's like, oh, you know, it's just a few emails between friends, and then later on in the same episode, she's like, you know, 12,000 is not that bad.
Yeah,
Like,
oh.
it's just
I think
absolutely.
she didn't do herself any favours, because she would have gone on to that thinking she'll get a name in the clear to call him a massive liar, which is what she tried to do.
Well, this suing Netflix now, aren't they? Like the lawsuit's actually started. I don't think it's gone to court or anything yet, but like, yeah, actually suing them.
I just think it just makes it a lot worse, mate.
She's absolutely fucking nuts.
She's scary.
Yeah.
Like that. Like the one that was like weird though was like how he kept feeling sorry for her.
Yeah, but I kind of get that because she's like.
I don't. Like I was like when she was waiting at the bus stop. You know, like it was a bit on to the series, and he's in the bus. Like she's in the bus stop there, freezing like her tits off. And he's just like walking past, and then he sympathises with her, goes over and like says, "Oh," I think he says like, "Do you want like a blanket, or do you want to come inside or order a taxi?" I'm like, why are you being sympathetic when she's just like,
No, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
nuts.
But like, I get kind of feeling bad for her because she's like that because of how like lonely she actually is, and
Maybe
probably
it's
had
a cruel heart.
a mad weird upbringing. It's that gingers have no souls, do they?
Yeah,
So it's that cold.
but we're good at marathons.
That cold.
And we're the sexiest men alive.
You can run the length of Africa, but you have no feelings.
I'll take that. We got a good set of lungs on us. But no, yeah, it's like, well, how do we get onto that? Wasn't that Peaky Blinders, weren't we?
Yeah. Do you know what I watched last night?
Go on.
Nope. The Jordan Peele film. Have you
I've
seen
not
it?
seen this.
Have you not?
What's this on?
Netflix. I
Like
think it's
a-
recently been added.
Original, yeah. Or is it just a...
No, I don't think so.
Is it not?
I don't think so. No, it can't be because it's just been added, but it's been out a while.
What's it about? You know
Have you
what? I
seen-
think I've actually seen it on there. Like, you know, when you go on, it gives you like the big trailer. at
Have
the
you seen
start.
any Jordan Peele films? Like Get Out and Us.
Yeah.
Us the one where they
It's the
like.
Get Out one where he gets hypnotised by that woman with a teapot.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of white people stealing a bunch of black people bodies.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then Us is where there's like a bunch of doppelgangers underground.
I've not seen that.
You've not? Oh, it's well
No.
good.
This on Netflix?
Could be. Don't know. It's really good. It's better than Get Out.
Is it? Get Out was a good film.
Yeah, Get Out's mint.
Us, just literally
Yeah.
US us.
Yeah. So like, there's like a bunch of doppelgangers underground, and they're all like the evil version of the ones on the surface, sort of thing. And the film is about the doppelgangers trying to take over the surface, sort of thing. But none of them really talk properly. So like throughout the film, you'll see a bunch of like
Chewbacca's.
yeah. They all just like grunt and scream.
Wait, so what's this Nope on about then?
Oh yeah, Nope is brother and sister take over their dad's ranch.
Right.
Um
Dad dead then?
yeah.
Yeah. He's gone, croaked it.
Yeah. Shows you him die in the film.
Oh.
It's pretty early on. That's not a spoiler. But there's a bunch of like horses would go missing and shit like that, and there was like obviously something taking them. And at first they think it's like an alien UFO, like abducting shit. I don't know if I want to spoil the ending. Are you gonna watch it?
Probably.
Then I'm not gonna tell you what it turns out to be, because it's just a big spoiler. But it's really good. It's very like, it's a nice twist on like your typical UFO movie.
Right.
It's a little different.
I'll give it a watch. I need some new stuff.
Well, it's
to
on
watch.
Netflix now anyway.
I'll watch it 4 times at least.
See, that's what I mean. So when you're at home with your Chinese, why don't you put films on like that rather than re-watching the same thing?
I
over and
trust
over again?
recommendations if I've had a few recommendations of the same film. That Baby Reindeer got recommended to me a few times. I remember watching Interstellar for the first time off recommendation off my cousin.
When you say, oh right, so you mean like how I'm recommending Nope to you. You don't mean like Netflix recommendations.
Oh no, yeah, I mean off of someone who's
already seen it.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
But I do have one friend that suggests things to me that are just shite.
Like, no one.
No, you won't know.
Okay.
What was it called? I want to say it's called Pixel. It's got Adam Sandler in it. Some proper like child film.
The thing about where Pac-Man comes to life.
Yeah, but he bigged that up so much that I thought.
I've never heard anyone say that film is good.
Well, exactly.
I've never watched it.
But I watched it because I thought, it'd be a good film. I was like,
yeah,
I was just shit.
I can't think of a worse concept than just like Pac-Man comes to
Like,
life.
I was expecting like a proper like a decent film, and like I knew what it were about, so I thought, well, I'll give it a chance. Why not?
Is it Adam Sandler that?
Yeah.
Is it?
It was like is it some Happy Madison production, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All his films are through. To be fair though, nothing tops Happy Gilmore for Adam Sandler. Not just in all films in general.
I don't know.
Happy Gilmore's a belting film.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree.
Cracking
But
film.
so is The Longest Yard and Grown Ups.
Yeah. He did Grown Ups.
He's got the life now. He just makes films that he feels like making. He puts all of his mates in it.
He just got a deal with Netflix on it. He just churns them out with Netflix constantly, and he can just, like you said, put his mates in them.
He did that. I forgot the name. Is he like a gambler or a jewel thief or something like that in it? That was a Netflix one. Uncut Gems.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I bet it was trash.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, now granted, I've not watched it, so we probably shouldn't be talking about it.
No,
But I've heard it was really good.
I heard it was crap. And that murder mystery one that he did with Jennifer Aniston, I heard that was shy as well.
No, it's alright, that.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I need to trust my own instincts and maybe just watch these films.
See, the only Adam Sandler film that jumps out at me is proper just bag of shite. Jack and Jill.
Never seen it.
Genuinely don't bother. Because it's in that perfect grey area where it's so shit that it's not good, but not shit enough to be like funny. Do you know, like,
Yeah.
Sharknado is, like, so shit, it's funny.
That is a great film. What a cracking film that is.
Apologies. I didn't see that happening. That was entirely accidental.
Do you know what films I miss watching? The American Pie sort of film. You know, like early 2000s.
Don't really, you can't get away with making them anymore.
No.
They're a little
But you
too
know which ones I
risque.
mean? Like, it weren't just American Pie, there was like other ones.
Yeah, because you had, like, you would even put maybe, like, Scary Movie and stuff into that
Yeah,
category.
stuff like that. It was just like, I don't know. That was like a great few watches on that. The American Pies are fucking unbeaten for me.
They turned into something else, didn't they? They didn't turn into, like, band camp or something like that.
Yeah, they did like loads of spin-offs for it.
Yeah.
They've done a recent one as well, where it was like the girls, of course it were the women, but like they were like the main group, so it weren't just like
Yeah.
like the Stifler was a girl in it.
Was it? So have they, like, rewritten it with girls, or is it the same universe as the original films?
Nah, I think it's just you know what? No, I think they've rewritten it
Because
I couldn't have been.
what relation is the girl to the OG
Yeah,
Stifler?
it might have been, but because it was literally done in like 2020, and the last one before that was 2005, I think, or whatever it was. That's like a 15 years, so it literally could have just been a newly written one.
Yeah, a lot of films are shit the bed now, like the Ghostbusters when they redid that with women.
Did not even bother watching that one.
I won't waste your time.
You know what else is dying a death?
Go on.
Marvel.
Yeah, not asked.
Have you just completely like
I don't watch
packed
anymore.
in now?
I'll watch, like, if they bring out a Spider-Man or something like that, I'll watch that. Or if they do.
Nah,
Well,
because-
there's a rumour about Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Iron Man.
Oh, see, that's just ruining it though. Just
If
keep
he
him
does,
dead.
I'll probably watch Iron Man. But other than that, I'm not really asked anymore.
But I feel like that's where the point where they probably have to, because if no one's watching it, they'll just have to bring back.
Are people actually not watching it though, or is it just not for us anymore? Like, is their
Well,
audience now just
I just think
the
people are getting
generation
fed
below
up
us?
with it, because like the odd like spin-off season they do on Disney, I don't mind. Like the Loki season 1 and 2, I recommend them. They were actually pretty decent. And the new Captain America one, which you have to watch because he literally turns into the new Captain America. Well, no, actually, no, it sort of references that Endgame, but it just shows him becoming the new Captain America. You know, Falcon.
Oh yeah.
It just shows him being Captain America in that film. Series, sorry, not film.
I don't think I finished the Captain America one. Is it the Captain America and the Winter Soldier one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I started, but I didn't finish it.
And then
The only one I finished was
Hawkeye. That was a good one.
Was WandaVision.
See, I didn't like that either, but I felt like I had to watch it. That's what I mean. I'm watching stuff I don't like just so I know what to expect in the film that I may like.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's become like a chore to watch.
Yeah, like if you're gonna bring a shit film out, I'll watch it if I have to. But I don't want to go through watching loads of seasons that are crap that I don't have to watch.
Yeah. They've like almost gone too big with the universe.
Well, Doctor Strange ruined it for me.
Yeah, that all got a bit silly.
Because it's just turned into anything can happen.
Mm.
Your favourite character could die, like Iron Man,
Mm.
and then you can just revive him.
Yeah, there's like no consequences to
Exactly.
anything anymore, is there?
It's, like I said, it's died a death.
Mm. Yeah, it's on its ass.
Yeah.
I think it's done. I don't know if like I said, I'll watch a Spider-Man or something if it comes out.
Well,
but
to be fair, do you not remember the Guardians of the Galaxy, Vault 3?
yeah,
That,
cracking film.
that's what I mean. I think that's one of the best Marvel films I've watched since Endgame. That and the Spider-Man one, maybe. The third, what was that after Endgame? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Them two, top tier.
Yeah, but there's a load of shit in between it, like
Yeah.
Captain Marvel and Black Panther 2, which I've not seen.
Yeah, I've not even seen that either.
No, and
We
I don't care to.
Very good Marvel advocates here.
No. If
Well,
you would have asked me 5 years ago, then
they've done it to themselves. Fuck them.
no Disney Plus sponsorship coming then.
Are you familiar with Would I Lie to You?
I am.
So
The TV show.
yeah, with
Yeah.
Rob Branston. Is he called Branson or Cranston? I feel like one of them's like a.
One of them is the guy from Breaking Bad and the guy from Malcolm in the Middle. Cracking show, by the way. I know what you mean.
You know what you mean.
The guy off
Gavin and Stacey.
Gavin and Stacey. Yeah.
So this is basically just copying them, basically.
Okay.
But in our own way, because I think on their show they do. Literally, they'll have each panel, and then one person off their panel.
Yeah, they just tell a story, and the others guess whether it's a truth or a lie.
Yeah, whereas here I've got 3. 2 are a lie, so I'll
Mm.
give you that much knowledge. 1 has actually happened.
Okay. And it's my job to guess.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
I feel like you won't get it.
Alright, come on then. Lay it on me. What's the first story?
So the first story is, it's titled Meeting Phil Foden Story.
Right. Okay, it's not like unreasonable.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So, I was in the Trafford Centre, just shopping. Bear in mind this is a weekday, and it's evening.
Right, okay.
Alright?
I believe he is free on the evenings.
He's
to be
free and
fair.
he's not a busy man in the evening,
No.
believe it or not. So, I was going into the food court. The food court, Trafford Centre is massive. It's just anything there. So, I've seen him, I've spotted him. Do you know where Mackey's Burger King is? Like, round that bit, on the lower bit.
Yeah.
He was on, like, one of the table and chairs there, just, like, chilling with
I
his
immediately
missus.
have questions, but carry on.
No, yeah, let me finish.
Okay.
Questions after. He was just there chilling. He's with his missus, with his baby, just having food, and it's not that busy, to be fair. So, I've spotted Phil Foden. I get a little bit excited.
Fanboy.
Like, yeah, so I'm like, Phil Foden's literally
Simping.
there in front of me. I need to get a picture. So, the only thing
you've not gone up to him whilst he's eating. Have you?
So, let me finish. The only thing that was sort of stopping me was he's eating. But to be fair, he wasn't eating. His family were eating. He wasn't.
Same thing.
Yeah. But I thought, I'm going to have to get a picture because I might wander off and come back and he's gone. So, I can take. I'll just have to take the no for an answer if he says no.
Yeah.
So
you're just gonna have to disrespect him. I hope that he's
so
okay.
If I come across rude, I come across rude.
So you'll never meet him again.
I go up to him, and lo and behold, he sort of shrugs me off.
Right. Okay.
He sort of sees me with the camera out, just like, oh, can I grab a picture? And he's like, yeah, like I don't want to be like.
What were your actual words?
So I literally.
How close did you get?
Where me and Tom are now, I'd say.
That's good for the audience, yeah. Everyone watching, they'll understand that concept.
How long is that distance? A metre and a half?
Yeah.
Metre and a half. So I go up to him and he just sort of like, we sort of made the eye contact and he was just like giving it like no.
He knew what you were coming for.
No, like, and then I said, I was just wanting to grab a picture. I actually got them words out.
Yeah.
And he was like, listen, like fair enough, I know when you get a picture, just wait until we're finished, and we'll get up and leave, and I'm happy to get a picture with you, just not now. So
Right,
fair enough, reasonable.
Yeah, that's
He's been polite with it. So I went off, and I thought, I don't want to sit here and watch him, because he knows I'm here now, he knows my face. So yeah,
because then it's weird for him if you're just like sat at the table next to him waiting for him to finish eating.
So then I think, right, I've got a bit of a tinkle brewing. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the toilet then. I'm going to go for a wee and then maybe he might be finished or whatever. I'll make it a long wee.
I'm very sorry to interrupt.
Go on.
Last time I went to the Trafford Centre, I went into the toilets there and there was 2 police officers waiting at one of the cubicles for somebody to come out.
That might have been me. Let me finish.
After you'd been harassing Phil Foden's family.
You then got a restraining order.
Yeah, literally. The door was shut and there was just a police officer, just like 2 of them, just stood outside of it, just staring at the door, just waiting. And I'm just stood like a
Well-
few metres away having a leak. Just
That may or may not be me, so...
sorry, go on.
We'll find out.
So you're
so-
waiting for Phil to finish. You've gone to the toilet.
So, I've gone to the toilet, but... When I say I wanted to make it a prolonged wee, in the back of me, like making it seem longer, so when I come back, you might have finished.
So you went for a sit down.
No, I went in the urinal, I stood up. But in the back of my mind was...
That'd be weird if you sat down in the urinal. A very Mr. Bean.
Let me finish this story, man.
Yeah, sorry.
So, in the back of my mind, I'm like, he might be gone, I'm taking too long, so I rush. So, like, I don't know how to describe me rushing away, but I was rushing, making sure, so got it done, quickly get out there and rush back out, because I'm like, I'm going to miss him here, taking too long. I then see him, and he's stood up, and the best way to describe this to the audience, do you know where the exit where, what's it called? What is it called? Five Guys. You know that door there?
Yeah. That leads outside.
He's heading towards that door, so it's basically the exit to the whole Trafford Centre, not just the food court. So now I'm like, shit, I better get a wiggle on here because he's not waiting around for me. It's me that wants the picture.
I better chase that 23-year-old and his young family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I am running for this man, trying to get this picture because I put too much of a graft in. I need to get a picture out of this. I then arrive in front of Phil Foden. He recognises me, obviously, because I've just pestered him eating his meal. He then sort of makes his eye contact. This is where the embarrassing bit comes. He then glances his eye contact towards my trouser area. I'm wearing grey joggers.
Oh, no.
I have panicked on the urinal, and there is now a rather large piss stain on my pants. And it's not just like the odd treacle where it's like, oh.
It's not like where you've had a bit of splashback.
Yeah, it's not that, because that I could have dealt with. It's just like man to man, you know what it's like, splashback.
How much are we talking?
This is like
This is less of a story about meeting Phil Foden and more of a story about you pissing yourself.
My bladder problems. Well, not even bladder problem, aim problems. So what has happened is I have gone to piss in the toilet, urinal, whatever it is, and guys in the audience will understand. Sometimes when you piss, when it split streams, that is obviously what's happened here, and it's gone down my leg, and there is now piss on my leg. But because I'm in such a rush, and I'm like, I need this picture. He looked at my pants straight away. He's not looked at me. He looked at my pants, obviously leading me to look down. Because Phil Foden looking at me wiener area, and then I just get embarrassed to a whole new level. Don't even get a picture out of it. I just go like, lost for words, and just walk away. I turn around. I put my back on Phil Foden and I walk away. Bearing in mind, there's a bit more of a crowd this time. It's not just me, so it's sort of less awkward.
Oh, so there's a crowd looking at Phil Foden, and he's looking at your pants.
But to be fair, I didn't know how much of that crowd was looking at my pants. But if he was looking at my pants,
That's what I mean. So they're probably looking at him, thinking, "What's he looking
was you
at?"
looking at my pants?
Looking at your pants. So you've not just wet yourself in front of Phil Foden. You've
No, just the full food court.
So you didn't get the picture?
I didn't even get the picture out of it.
Right, okay.
And I went, and this was a long time ago.
Right.
Last week. But no, I can't tell you when it was. It was just a while ago.
Okay.
After school times.
I have...
Ask me any question you want before I move on to the next one. You'll have questions on further.
Right. What was he eating?
You can't make your final assumption whether it's a truth or a lie.
I mean, I'm already leaning one way for this one. But
Go on.
What was Phil eating?
I have no idea. It was like, I want to say...
Was he?
It was like a wrap of some kind. Was it Barbarita or something?
Okay. What was he wearing?
Just like windbreaker, I think. This is really hard to remember, right? This is a long time
I don't know.
ago.
It sounds like a pretty scarring memory.
I want to
Okay,
say like windbreaker and joggers.
And he had.
And I couldn't tell you the shoes you were wearing because I was more embarrassed.
And he had wife and kid there with him.
Yeah, doing a little cruiser. You know, a little
Cruiser.
What are they called?
Pram.
Do they not call them cruisers?
Cruiser.
Yeah. You know, a little.
Who is it? Dog the Bounty
Little
Hunter?
mobile. But yeah, it was him. I don't even know if he has any more kids. No, he has Ron. Yeah, it might have been little Ronnie. That probably was little.
Has
Ronnie.
he got more than one? I've no idea.
I think he has.
Yeah.
He might have. All footballers have more than one.
I mean, at some point they just have one.
I'm pretty sure that must have.
They don't go from none to two.
Twins. But I'm pretty sure that was little Ronnie. You know what Ronnie is, don't you?
I'm guessing his kid.
Do you not know who Ronnie Forden is?
No.
Oh.
Not a City fan, am I?
Yeah, to be fair, doesn't matter then. But yeah,
I don't pay attention to plastic.
I'm not biting. Go on. Any more questions, Your Honour?
No, that'll do me for that one.
Yeah.
I think I've got my answer for that. So
yeah,
let's go on to story number 2.
Story number 2 is titled "Climbing onto a random balcony whilst on holiday to retrieve a hat that I want to say I was attached to, but
this is much more realistic."
Yeah? Alright. So I'll start the story off. So, I was on holiday in Ayia Napa. And I wouldn't say the night was not young. The night was nearly over.
The night was old.
So,
the night was old and dying.
It was sort of one of them where
rotten.
We're heading back to our hotel, and this is the second time, I want to say, we've been to Napa. So it was my second trip. I've been 3 times. This was the second time I've been.
Okay.
It's not last year, the year before.
Right.
The year before, we stayed in this hotel, and we was walking past this hotel coming home on the night out, and we thought, oh, let's just reminisce. Let's go back in this hotel, sit around the pool. There's a bit of noise going on as well. Thought there's people there. We're not just going to be sat there on our own.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of us. To be fair, only 2 of us went to that hotel last year. But we went there anyway. And, sorry, I need to add as well. Earlier on in the night, we'd retrieved this hat.
What was on the hat? What hat was it?
I cannot remember what was on this hat.
Bucket hat? Cap?
No, it was a cap. I can't tell you what was on it. I think it was just some like Adidas hat.
Yeah, okay.
We all had it on
Colour?
some sort in the night. Grey, I think.
Okay.
We all had this hat on at some point in the night. We grew attached to it.
Yeah. It became the group hat.
Exactly. So I think I had the hat on at the time. So we're walking down and we sat on the sun lounges in this hotel. So our hotel was quite a bit on still, so we thought we're gonna chill here. 4 in the morning, I think. So the night is well and truly done with. Now, as we're coming to the conclusion, we decided to get up and walk back. I want to say he's my mate. I don't even speak to this person anymore.
Is this related to the hat?
Not related to the story.
Okay.
He grabs the hat and he lobs his hat onto a balcony. But when I say I'm expecting this to like hit the balcony and drop off, it just carries on into the person's room. Because they're obviously mental weather. Yeah. Everyone has the balconies open. It just glides straight in.
So not only has it got it onto the balcony, it's also gone in the room.
Yeah. Now, me being an absolute drunken mess, I've then thought, I'm not done with this hat. That is not the way I'm parting ways with this hat. So I'm like, I want to retrieve it. So then my mate goes, I'll give you a leg up. Go up there and retrieve it.
Is this first floor?
This is, so it's not like I'm climbing up like a 10-story building. It's first story. Does that doesn't sound right. First story?
First floor.
First floor. We'll go with first floor. First floor, and it's climbable, but I have to have a leg up. he gives me a leg up, and I wrap my leg on it, and I like to say I did it quite well, you know. Got up there, shimmied across.
You're nimble.
I'm quite nimble, executed it quite well. Got onto the balcony. As I get on, this is where the interesting bit starts. As I get onto the balcony, I am then greeted with some random stranger staring at me. In it, so the way I can describe it, say that's the doorway.
Yeah.
This is the balcony. I'm stood here. A mattress is there. He has looked up at me, wide awake, and just
He's in the bed.
Oh, he's in the bed, and he's just staring at me.
Well, to be fair, there's a
climbing onto his balcony.
There's a big ginger man on his balcony here.
Well, I'm not about you. I'd probably lose my shit.
Yeah, I'd like to think I would, but I feel I'd be in shock.
I know yeah, but he weren't. That's what I mean. He just looked at me, looked down, and that were it. He didn't confront me or anything. I was just on there.
So at this point, you're on the balcony.
I'm on the balcony.
He's not said anything.
He's not said anything. He just stared at me, looked down, and then I'm like, is he asleep now? What that? But I'm
Where's the
smashed.
hat?
Where's the hat?
Yeah.
It's like further on in the. I can't even see the hat at this point. It's gone that far in that room. So whether that hat's actually woke him up, maybe. But I was more shocked to the fact that this guy was not reacting to me on his balcony. But then I was in that much of a state, I was not really thinking of where I was or what was going on. And then something switched in my head, and I've realised I'm now on someone's random balcony, staring at this guy asleep, and he's just not reacting. So then I panic, jump off the balcony. Not like a low drop either. I know it's one floor, but it's enough to shatter your kneecaps, I reckon.
Do you climb over the balcony and then hang and let yourself drop? Or have you just stepped on and just jumped?
Something just switched in my head.
I don't think you've got the knees for that.
Well, it's still intact. No scars.
That's what I mean. I reckon your shin would pop out your knee.
Something just... It was like... It seemed normal and it didn't. Something switched in my head and I thought, fuck, I need to get off this balcony. I'm going to get absolutely fucking twatted. So then I get off the balcony. My mates have ran off at this point already as soon as I got onto the balcony because they didn't think I'd do it.
Yeah.
I have then just followed them with the intention of them not jumping off the balcony, following me and chasing me back down. And I am out of there. And then that is the end of the story. Never saw the hat again. R.I.P.
You know what? At the start of that, I was leaning towards believing it, but you throw me off a little.
There's still another story.
Okay, give me the third.
Oh, sugar. Sorry. The third story. I think that's the most tame out of the two. Not as exciting.
Out of the two. Out of the two.
Out of the three.
Out of the two fake ones. Is that what you're saying? Out of the two fake ones.
I'll let you make sure.
Okay.
I'll let you think about that.
I think that was a fraudulent slip.
I'm a good bluffer, man. You don't know. So, the next story. I once fainted in a cooking lesson at school.
I don't know if I need you to read this to me. I think this is a true one.
Do you want me to read it anyway?
Yeah, go on, read it.
I'll read it word for word for you. It all started on a very hot day in school. Summertime, I was in year 9 at the time. End of year. It's a very hot English summer.
Were you a fat kid?
I was actually. Yeah, I was a fat kid. Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking the heat gets to him more.
But not even that. Bastard. I'm a ginger man as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this has not helped my scenario. I feel the heat very, very much so.
Yeah, it's like the sun's got stopping power on for you.
Yeah, it's abysmal. Right.
Little fat ginger.
Let's not turn this into a... So, where was I up to? Obviously, it's really hard times. I didn't feel right for the full day, right? Fuck off, I'm reading this word for word.
Sorry, it's really hard.
It's hard times. Put yourself in my shoes.
Like you're down on your luck, like you're living in the favelas.
I was in the slums in this year. I didn't feel right.
Right, okay, yeah.
I felt abysmal. Right. And bearing in mind, we're at the top here. We're at the top of the fucking school, so it's like heat times 100,
Mm.
and it's the last period.
How many floors are we talking? I don't know why this matters, but
4, I think.
school with
I
four
think it was
floors.
4 floors. Yeah, it was nearly done our school. When I
Big
first
school,
started.
that.
So yeah, we're at the top. It's just a sweat box as soon as I walk in this lesson.
Mm.
As I walk in, she's like doing all the brief, blah blah blah. What you need to. All this is just going out of my head because I'm like, how the fuck do I cool down here? Like this is like.
Yeah.
So.
I know the feeling.
So, as you know, she explains it. She sort of starts to make eye contact with me, and I'm looking back at her, and I'm like, yeah, she knows something's wrong with me because she can see something that I'm feeling here. And then the last thing I remember was her talking about some shit about chopping vegetables. The next thing you know, it's just darkness. Blacked out. The last thing I remember in this is me waking up, and there's like 20 people there, teacher there in my face, like, is everything okay? Is everything alright? What's wrong? I'm just delirious at this point. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
First and only time I've ever fainted. Never fainted after.
To be fair, yeah, I've never fainted.
So it was just a weird experience.
Yeah.
It's like, but then to be fair, somebody told me I was out for just less than a minute, but it felt like I was out for an hour. Like it was it just felt out for ages.
Mm.
But this person was like, no, you was gone for like literally a minute, and you walked back up. After I woke up, once I got myself together, I had to carry on with the lesson and sing it right through because it was like 45 minutes left until home time.
You fainted in the class, and the teacher didn't send you to the nurse, to the school nurse. You know, wet paper towel on your head or something like that.
No,
Those wet paper towels cured everything.
Well, it weren't a paper towel. It was like rag, like what you clean worktops with. But I don't think it was one that she was cleaning the worktop with. It was just like one that was.
So they didn't even do the wet paper towel at your school. You just had a shared rag.
It was just that on me, yeah, and then she got me.
These really were hard times.
I told you,
you were in the slums.
But it was just more of like that cup of water. She said, "Do I need to send you to like home or anything? Like, do you need to ring your parents?" But I actually felt kind of relaxed once I woke up, which is why I didn't make a fuss. I felt like I'd had like a proper good. Like I felt really good after I woke up. Like I still felt hot and warm.
You've made this difficult now.
But I wasn't. No, but I wasn't like to the point. Oh, I need to go home. Like I actually felt all right once I woke up.
Were none of the other students saying anything to you?
Oh, they're all like. I'm guessing a lot of them got maybe a few pictures on me, but they weren't just like. And obviously they were speaking to me throughout the class, and it was a bit of a.
It was a bit of a weird vibe.
School news for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But a lot of people actually fainted in my year. A girl fainted not in my maths class, but my mate's maths class, around a similar time.
There was the fainting epidemic at your school.
Everyone just fainted in school.
What were you cooking?
Some like vegetable lasagna. It was like.
Were you sat down and she was explaining it, or were you stood up, like actually cooking something?
No. We was all in like a little like a U-shape thing, and she were in front just explaining what we're going to be
at a desk.
Today. Yeah, but we already sort of knew because after every term, bearing in mind this is the end of year, you get given a final thing to make after all the little stuff you've learned. Right. So the first term we made pizza, swirl things, whatever. The second term was like couscous or something like that. You know, just like proper like. Bearing in mind we was in year 9, so I don't think they really trust us on a stove. And then when we got to the end of year, it was like a vegetable curry thing, and that's what I fainted in.
Right, so just to recap, we've got the fainting in cooking class.
Yep.
We've got hat on the balcony, and we've got Phil Foden.
Yeah. So, Mr. Jacob, which one is a truth?
I'm going to immediately cross off the Phil Foden one.
Is a lie.
I think you would have already told me that. You would have told me if you'd met Phil Foden.
We haven't known each other for long.
Well, it's been a good few years. All the times we've mentioned Phil Foden, and you've not told me.
Maybe I have told you and you forgot.
I'd remember a story where Phil Foden was looking at your piss wet pants.
Alright, no. That's fair logic. I'll let you make your own mind up.
I'm crossing that one off. Now the other two, I can see them both happening. Chubby ginger kid passes out in heat wave. Very realistic. You climbing onto a stranger's balcony while she pissed. Also very realistic. The bit that throws me off is where you jump off the balcony. Because... But I feel like I've also heard someone mention the story of you climbing onto someone's balcony before. Do I know any of the lads you were with?
No. Not the second trip. The third trip, obviously, you would know, but not the second one. I mean... to be honest with you, I don't think... No, I don't know. Would you even know him? No, you won't know him.
I'm going to need you to finish the thought.
I was trying to think if you knew one of them, but you wouldn't have done. Not to the point where he would tell you.
I would have heard the story from him. I just might know of him.
Yeah, you probably know of him.
I'm going to say that passing out in cooking class is true.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
And the balcony one's false.
Yeah. Yeah. Phil, false. Balcony, false. Cooking. Passing out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tubby little ginger kid.
that is 1-0 to Jack Slater. You have been fooled, my friend. You have been fooled.
Which was it?
You know what I thought you'd say was true?
What?
The Phil Foden one.
Why would that? Nah, you definitely would have told me that.
Yeah. But no, the true one was the balcony.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah. That was
I'm sure I've heard
when
that
we was
story.
working together. That happened.
You might have told me then.
I probably have told you that story before.
That's so annoying. And
when you narrowed it down to them two, I thought, oh shit, he's got this.
No, because a
that.
tubby ginger kid passing out in a heat wave. It's not.
I feel like that story more realistic.
It's not unbelievable, is it? But I think you jumping off a balcony and not having any sort of injury isn't realistic.
Is that the bit that swayed you?
Yeah.
I'm fucking happy I added that. I don't think I had that written down either. I just said that.
Surely you didn't just leap over the balcony?
Nah, it was like no, when you say leap off the balcony, do you mean like I'm on the banister and I've jumped off, or is it I've climbed over that bit?
No, because I asked you if you climbed over the balcony and then let yourself drop.
Oh no, I didn't do that. I was like, I pushed myself off. Do you know what I mean?
Right, but you still climbed over it.
Climbed over it, yeah.
Well, I feel like we need an asterisk here.
I still win. That.
Anyway, I'll give you that.
I
1-0.
win that round. That is 1-0.
That is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I really enjoyed that though.
I've got a hypothetical for you.
Hypothetical.
We'll go with the no shower challenge. Right, are you ready? You get $1,000, £1,000 for each day you don't shower. Imagine this. Mr. Beast offers you £1,000 for every day that you don't shower. You can stop at any point and claim your money. So it doesn't, after day one, it don't give you $1,000.
Right.
It's at the end of it, you'll get the total. If you make it to 3 days and 23 hours, you get £3,000. You can't tell anyone about the challenge during it. After it, it's fine.
So it's £1,000 a day, and it just goes on for how long I want it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's make it clear what's defined as a shower. No shampoo or conditioner, no body wash, no using water to rinse yourself off or hair.
Can I use a wet flannel?
No dry shampoo or anything like that.
Wet wipes?
A bath will also count as a shower.
Fuck.
You can still use deodorant, brush your teeth, do all of that. You'll be allowed 1 wet wipe a day to wipe yourself down.
Yeah, go on.
You're also allowed to do your laundry. So your clothes don't need to stink. Once you accept the challenge, it starts the following morning at 6 a.m. Realistically, how long do you think you could last?
250 days.
250 days?
$250,000.
You're going to go 250 days without showering?
A wet flannel deodorant, I'm just going to soak it up and be a smelly bastard and I'm just going to break the money in. Please tell me you're not doing that.
Not for 250 days. Surely you have to shower
It's not
within
even
that
a
time. You don't get infections at that point. 250. 250 is so long.
It is a long time, isn't it? How long is it in months? That 9? 10? 9 or 10? 365.
8 and a bit.
Yeah. If you just proper like...
How long do you go now?
If
You're
you-
saying this with so much chest that it wouldn't surprise me if you went a week without one now.
But am I getting a wet flannel? I'm getting deodorant.
No, wet flannel.
No, wet wipe.
A wet wipe.
Just one wet
like
wipe.
a baby wipe. Just one baby wipe.
If you guaranteed that $250,000 at the end of it, and it's 8, you say we should call it 8 months. Oh, I think I'd do it. Do I just go on with my everyday life? I mean, what? Yeah.
Still gotta go to work. If you want to go out with friends or anything, you're still gonna stink.
The only thing is, like,
You'd have to come here and film this, and I'd fucking hate you.
But the thing is, the only way I'm thinking my logic of this is right. Because just tell me your answer. How long would you do?
See, I thought
I'll
about
give my
this,
answer, my logic based off this.
and I thought the first week you just charge it. You're clean enough from your shower that like by the end of the week you're gonna be smelling, but you're not like you're gonna go a few days before people are like having a whiff.
Yeah.
So I thought the first week you just charge your crack on as normal, and then from there,
That's $7,000 already.
yeah, and then from there, I'm using up all my holidays, all my work holidays. I think I've got like 4.5 weeks left or something. So that's taking me to 5.5 weeks. A couple days in there extra to make it.
How much has that got you up to then? 5.5 weeks.
So 6 week.
Is it 7 times 6?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
It's 42.
So you got $42,000, and you've not had to go out into work or the public, but you got $42,000 there.
I've just been.
That is smart.
I've done 1 week. I've done 1 week in work, and maybe at the end of the week, maybe people are like.
But then you're not asked. Well, I see if you want me, you got $42,000. Well, it's how I'm gonna say. If you're not asked it now, you've got to do the rest of the next.
See.
However long without any
Now,
holidays.
Hear me out. So. We're now at 42 days, right?
Yeah.
Let's assume, how many week was it? 6 week.
Yeah.
Up to 6 week-ish.
Yeah.
I'm now quit my job, right? Because
You thought about this way too much.
no, this is on the spot.
Really?
I thought about the holiday thing, but the rest of this is off the dome.
Alright.
I'm then gonna quit my job because I would have been paid once during that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to work. I'm not leaving the house. I'm not doing anything. That money's not going anywhere. And then
Yeah. Why?
And
you
then
wouldn't need to
I've
work.
got another half.
Why didn't I not think of this?
I've got another half of a wage coming because it's 6 weeks. So I'll get another 2 weeks later. I'll get another half a month's pay or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending
Why
on how
not?
it falls, maybe I even get more.
I've not
But
even
let's see.
thought of this though.
So now I've got a month and a half of salary to live off. So that'd give me at least another 6 weeks. And any savings I've currently got, we're running through them. We're spending them. Now,
More of a logic.
but let's not go crazy with the savings. I'm not even going to, I'm just going to include the wage. Let's pretend I have none. So that'd give me another 6 weeks. So now we're at
So, man,
12.
I'm
We're
gonna
at
piss myself.
12. We just stop in mid
Tried to
segment.
hold it in so long, man. I'm fully gonna piss me pants.
Hurry up, man.
Wait, hold that thought, Jacob.
Don't touch the camera.
Just keep saying that in your head. We got to the point where I just weren't even listening. I'm just holding
Hurry
my
up,
face.
man. We stood there chatting. I can't believe he's just done that mid segment.
Oh, mate.
Welcome back.
I was holding that in from story number 3 on the fucking live thing.
Why the hell did you let us start a new segment?
I thought I could hold it. then it just sort of like fucking came, and then we'll be having Waterflood podcast.
Where was we?
You was going on about
Oh, yeah. So I'd have a month and a half's extra wages. Another 6 weeks, so I'd have 12 week in total there. Which is now 70, 77, 84. 84 days. That'll do me. We'll call it quits there. 84 grand.
It's a really smart way of doing this. I've just sort of gone full like.
You've just gone, yeah, I'll just stink.
But I've got it in my head, right?
I'll just have everyone know I'm a scruff.
I've got it in my head that I have to work still. Bearing in mind,
you just got to carry on with life.
I work at JD, so like, bearing in mind, I could just leave that job, earn the money from that, and then look for something else, even if they didn't take me back. Do you know what I mean? Like, say if I did my logic of doing 8 months of it, I could just sit in my house.
Yeah, but you need something to live off.
How do you mean? Oh, do I only get that money once I've?
Yeah, I've told you. You don't get the £1,000 a day.
Right. Yeah.
If it was £1,000 a day, I'd just
Yeah.
go continuously.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Fucking hell.
If it was £1,000 a day and you got the money every day, you better call Guinness because I'm about to set a new record.
Oh, that changes it massively, doesn't it?
You only get the money once you say, right, that's it, I'm having a shower.
I could live off 50 grand then.
50 days.
50 days? That's achievable, easily. If I could do 8 months.
How are you getting to the 50 days, though?
I can't copy your answer, but I really want to copy your answer.
That's fine. If you're just going to say you want to run my idea, that's fine.
So many holidays left that I could fully probably get to 50 days of doing maybe a week in work, maybe.
Fair play. Right, so is that the answer, 50 days? I mean, I've gone for like 84.
Yeah, but if I got to 50 days and I thought, I could whack another like 100 out of this.
If you get to 50 days and you think, I've got another 10 in me.
I do it in stages. I do it in 50, 50, 50, and just keep going until it just gets.
But 50's a lot.
Yeah, I know. But like, if it's like I can bear. Like,
I mean, there's a massive gap between 50 and 100.
If I can deal with it, I'll be like, yeah, I'll just keep going.
Yeah, but everyone just thinks you're.
Because after 50 days, I'll be honking.
Yeah.
So
right.
how badly?
So are you still going in work in this?
Well, I'd have to. I mean, holidays won't last up to 50 days.
Well, that's what I mean. So you're just going to go and work stinking.
Yeah.
Because I think you want to use your holidays as the last part. Because one, that's when you're going to smell your worst.
Yeah.
But two, it also gives you time away from people for them to potentially maybe forget that you stink a bit. And then when you come back, you won't stink and they won't notice.
The only thing is, though, like, when someone smells at work, it's the worst feeling because you are the main topic of conversation in everyone's little friend.
I mean, look, we've worked with a few people who have,
mate,
who have had that problem.
We have horrendous hygiene problems,
and they walk away, and people look at each other and go, "I didn't listen to a word of that because I was just holding my breath."
Yeah. I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna go 50 days, but then with a possible loan for another 50.
Possible loan, a contract extension.
Yeah, I might extend my contract. But I'll take 50k off Mr. Beast for that. A lot of money.
Right. No. Anything else? Anything to add? Anything to share?
No, just come on England, mate. Put me faith in them.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. That's it for this week.
That is it. Tune in.
See you next time. Subscribe, like, share. Follow us on everything at TheTopFloorPod. And we'll see you soon.
Cheerio. Bye.